What is up, guys? Winter Kills here, and welcome back to another open game state video. We've got 3 topics to talk about today. The first most important thing being the full Battles of Legends spoiler being posted surprisingly on none other than the Yu-Gi-Oh card database, which is interesting. House of Champs pointed this out in his video that it's nice to actually have the the set list not leaked on some Facebook group, although that is nice because sometimes it is earlier on there, but we actually have it on the official Konami website for the Yu-Gi-Oh card website, whatever you want to call it or refer it as. So we're gonna look through the whole spoiler list. We're gonna look at the next YCS prize card, which has been revealed, and it is a Link monster, so it looks really cool. And I love the theme that they based it around, as well as the top cut mat. And we're going to be taking a look at some of the new Gladiator Beasts support that was announced as well. So without further ado, we'll get into it. So the first few cards we see are cards that we pretty much already knew were going to be in here. Utopia Kaiser, a lot of the Sky Striker stuff, including Widow Anchor, Afterburners, and Engage. I'm not surprised that they're not giving us all the Sky Striker cards, but it is alright. Sky Striker Ace Ray. And then we have Summon Limit, Interrupted Kaiju, Slumber, Necroz Cycle, and Herald of the Arclight. I actually just paid... I mean, it's interesting enough, Herald was like $25 a couple weeks ago, or around the time, a couple weeks after Dual Power came out, because I wanted to pick up Necroz when Dual Power came out, but there was so much hype around all the Necroz stuff that all the prices were just massively inflated. And I think this card was like to $25 a copy. I checked the other week, it's down to 10. I jump on it there, didn't realize it was getting reprinted here. I knew this was, but I just didn't feel like waiting for it, and if the foil reprint is cheap, I'll probably still pick it up anyways. And this set is actually looking so good, I might just actually buy a physical box. It's getting harder and harder to resist some of these side sets that they're coming out with. It's because how much value seemingly there is. It's just going to be looking through here to see what type of filler we have, or things that I'm just generally not interested in, which I guess it sort of depends on who's going to be looking at this and seeing does anything in this set interest them. If not, then it's not going to be worth it. But if it's more of a majority, I guess would be the best thing. Subterra Guru in here, so it's getting a foil reprint. A lot of people were kind of upset that it didn't get a reprint in the OTS pack, so it's nice to see that. Shadal stuffs, Beast, Gomata, Hedgehog, and Falco. No dragon in there. It's a little unlucky, but it's whatever. Artifact, Lancia, and Scythe, the black and white dragons, Guardian of Order. Okay, I like seeing Guardian of Order. This is a card I used to play in Photons as a quick level 8 light monster to get onto the board underneath like a Photon Sanctuary. Maybe I might try it again, because picking up this card right now in the original Secret Rare is a little pricey, but this card will definitely be cool to see. Cyberstein alongside of Wilda, Samlin Great, and Salad Man Sanctuary. So full foil decks now, except Fusion of Fire is still a rare, but at least allowing the deck to become a little more foily. Borosor Dragon, we knew about this. Pancratop, same thing. Pretoplast and some Lunalite stuff as well. Okay, some Drago Necro Nethersoul Dragon. This is a card I believe that needed a reprint because of price issues and things like that. Destiny Hero, Elemental Hero stuff. Stratos, that's interesting. Vision Hero Vion, Symbol of Friendship, Foolish Burial, Dark Sacrifice. When your opponent activates a card effect that would destroy a card on the field or cards on the field, negate that effect, then send one level 3 or lower Dart monster from your deck to your graveyard. That's pretty good. That's going to be a decent trap to play in BA, and I might have to test it now, since we actually have a confirmation on it. Stardust Mirage, Salmon Grade Almirage, really happy to see that. Gimmick Puppet Chimera Doll, I didn't even know they were getting a Link monster. Magical Musketeer Max, Psy-Frame Lord Lambda for those invoked Mech Knights, same thing with Almirage. Rubber Band Shooter, High Speed Roid, Trap Trick Sarah, Double-Headed Anger Knuckle. The main reason I wanted to make this video, because I saw that this was on the list, and I was just like, we finally have this card. And I was scrolling through the rest of the links. I'm like, now where's that DDD link to make this like the set of the year? Where's the DDD link? But Double-Headed Anger Knuckle confirmed. Get those trains ready, boys. This card will make trains so much more better than it is at the moment. I guarantee that. Harpy Conductor, Blackluster Soldier of Chaos. This card is going to be incredible. for Mech Knights in general, or any deck that plays level like high level monsters, namely Mermail as well could be a good card in there. And a Vendread Savior for the Vendread stuff as a Link monster, but no DDD Link monster as of yet. It's whatever. High Speed Roid, Kite Drake, Phantom Dragon, Battle Wasp stuff as well. A lot of the Synchros, a lot of Battle Wasp stuff. Then we have some decent Link monsters, notably the Dugares, the Timeless, and the Draglubion. The Draglubion, that's an interesting name. It was called Dragravian. But this card will create some interesting things. This card is really, really cool. It's a generic rank 4. Detach 2 materials from this card, then activate one of the following effects. Draw 2 cards, also skip your next 2 draw phases. Or skip your next draw phase, and then you draw 2 cards and discard 1. So that's pretty cool. Skip your next main phase, also special summon a monster from your graveyard in defense position. Skip the battle phase your next turn. Also double the attack of one monster you control until the end of this turn. You can only use this effect of numbered 60 Dugars the Timeless once per turn. So this is going to be a little bit of a chase card in the set, I feel. Looking like an ultra rare. If I can see these, I didn't even realize that there was like, so it looks like this might be a secret rare, secret rare, ultra, secret rare, because this is going to be a foil set. Secret rare. I don't know if I'm like, you know, misjudging that. I don't know if that's how it's going to work. If you know, it's got the gold writing, it's going to be an ultra. If it's got this white writing, it's going to be a secret. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be like an all foil set. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually the case. Then we have Lucky Loan. This is all Fortune Fairy stuff. Yeah, okay. So a lot of Fortune Fairy stuff. And then the Vision Hero stuff, which this is all brand new. Gingerbread House, Gold Moon Coin. Add 2 cards from your opponent's hand. Add 2 cards from your hand to your opponent's hand, then draw 2 cards. Interesting. Very interesting. 5-headed dragon. Oh my god, is this an alternate art of 5-headed dragon? That's pretty cool, actually. That is pretty darn cool. Eperia. This card is summon, draw 1 card. You can only use effect of Eperia once per turn. Interesting. Alright, so there's a little bit of filler. The 5-headed dragon, Eperia, Water of Life, Gold Moon Coin. Maybe this card, Gingerbread House. The Vision Hero and Fortune Lady stuff and TG stuff I'm not really interested in, but you know, and same with the Battle Wasp stuff, I'm not really interested in that stuff as well. But again, that's just me. A lot of you guys out there might be really excited to see a lot of stuff. I don't see the Malicious Bane fusion in here yet, which is unfortunate. But there is tons of great cards coming in this set, as you can see. Like, I mean, just scrolling all the way up here, like, there's just tons and tons of good cards that just keep popping up. New archetypes and things like that. So, yeah, we got that. Then we move over here, and we've got to take a look at the next YCS prize card and Top Cut mat. Look at this beautiful Ultimate Zolkin mat with a bunch of different dragons. I can see, like, Ancient Fairy Dragon over here, Black Rose Dragon, like a lot of the 5Ds dragon. This is sort of silhouetted in the background. But we have here the Dual Link Dragon, the Dual Dragon. He is dueling dragons. And his effect says 2+ monsters, including a Synchro monster, and he's a Link 4, same arrows as Borload and Avermax. During the main phase, quick effect, you can banish 1 Power Tool Synchro monster or 1 level 8 Dragon Synchro monster from your extra deck. Special summon 1 Dual Dragon token with the same type, attribute, level, attack, and defense that monster had in the extra deck. You can only use this effect of Dual Link Dragon, the Dual Dragon, once per turn. While you control a Dual Dragon token, your opponent's monsters cannot target this card for attacks. Also, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Okay, so basically, you banish a Power Tool Synchro monster or 1 level 8. I'm assuming that means 1 level 8, like dark. Something, there's like a little word here I can't read. 1 level 8 dragon synchro monster from your extra deck. And special summon 1 Dual Dragon token. So it summons tokens. It just summons a token. Okay, so it's not that impressive, but it's really cool looking. That's all I gotta say. So, and then the last thing I want to look at here is the Gladiator Beast stuff. There's actually like a lot of Gladiator Beast stuff. I didn't think there'd be this many Gladiator Beast cards. So going to take a look through these now. So we have the first one here, and I don't know too much about Gladiator Beasts. All I know is it was a pretty obnoxious fusion deck back in the day. Very, very strong fusion deck. We have Gladiator Beasts Sagittary, level 3 wind at 1400,000 for the stats. If this card is special by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, you can discard the Gladiator Beast card and draw 2 cards. That's pretty good. Some drawing cards isn't bad. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battle, you can shuffle into the deck special one Gladiator Beast monster from your deck, except itself. I know this card named after the Gladiator class Sagittarius. Okay. Then we have the Gladiator Beast Atrix, 802,000, level 4, right here. This card is special by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster. You can send 1 Gladiator Beast monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard, except itself, into the end phase. This card's level and name become that monster. That one, I'm assuming, seems pretty good, especially for a fusion-based deck. Being able to copy names and levels can definitely help out, especially with a lot of the fusion monsters they have. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, you can shuffle into the deck special 1 Gladiator Beast monster from your deck, except itself. Okay, note this is probably just Gladiatrix, which is a term for any female gladiator. Okay. Next, we have the Gladiator Beast Vespasius, or Gladiator Beast Vespasius, level 7 water, Sea Serpent effect. So this is searchable off Dragoons, everybody. It's searchable off Dragoons. That means we can play Gladiator Beast Merman. I'm just kidding. 2300 attack, 0 defense. You can use the first effect of this card's name only once per turn. If your Gladiator Beast monster battles at the start, battles a monster at the start of the damage step, you can special this card from your hand. While this card was special by a Gladiator Beast monster, effects in your monster zone, monsters you control gain 500 attack. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battle, you can shuffle into the deck special 1 Gladiator Beast monster from your deck, except itself. So you can just, like, you know, end phase, summon that, and then summon this, discard a card, and draw 2. Pretty good. Like these effects, like, this one doesn't seem that great. Seems situational, but these two definitely seem way better. Now, this is the one they advertised up here on the, you know, as the cover of this article here. So I'm excited to see what this one is. And it is a fusion monster, which is sort of the bread and butter of Gladiator Beast to begin with. Gladiator Beast Domitianus, or something like that. Level 10 Dark Sea Serpent Fusion effect monster, 3,500 attack, 1,200 defense. Needs a Gladiator Beast Vespasius plus 2 Gladiator Beast monsters. Must be fusion summoned from your extra deck by shuffling the above cards you control into the deck. You do not use polymerization. And then once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you negate the activation if you destroy it. Not surprised to see a boss monster negating something. What else is new here in 2019? You choose the attack targets for your opponent's attacks. Interesting. I mean, this thing's got 3,500. If they don't have anything that gets over it, they're not running over your smaller monster. You get to choose. And at the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, you can return to the extra deck to special 1 Gladiator Beast monster from your deck. Note, this card is named after the Roman Emperor Domitian, or Domitian. A little bit of Roman lore there. Not too bad, not too bad. Next, we have the Test Panther, or Slave Panther. Who knows what it will be called? Probably Test Panther. And actually, it is not a Gladiator Beast monster. It's just called Test Panther at the moment. Okay. Link 2, 800 attack. Links bottom, left, and bottom. 2 materials, including a Gladiator Beast monster. Doesn't say they have to be different names. 2 monsters, one having to be a Gladiator Beast monster. You can only use this effect of this card's name once per turn. You can only use each effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is linked summoned, you can add a Gladiator Beast card from your deck to your hand. That seems really damn good. If you can target 1 Gladiator Beast monster you control, return that Gladiator Beast monster to the deck, and if you do special one from your deck, a Gladiator Beast monster with an original name different from the return monsters, as if it were special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster. That seems even better. That seems really, really good. I just keep thinking, going back to the draw 2 one. Like, that's more pluses right there. Easy. Then we have Gladiator Beast Comeback. A normal spell card, special from your hand, a Gladiator or graveyard, a GB monster. I'm just gonna call it a GB monster. I can't say Gladiator Beast a billion times. I just gotta say GB. So target from your special summon from your hand or graveyard 1 GB monster with a type different from the monsters you control, and if you do, it cannot be destroyed by battle. Not too bad for just a generic spell. Then we have United GBs, United Gladiator Beasts, quick play spell. You can only activate a card with this name once per turn. Activate this card's name once per turn, and during the turn this card is activated, you cannot declare attacks except with GB monsters. During the battle phase, shuffle into the deck from your hand, field, or graveyard fusion materials listed on a GB fusion monster. Then special summon that fusion monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. That seems really, really good. Just ignoring summoning conditions and just quick play fusion spells. We've seen quick play fusion spells in the past. El Shaddai Fusion, ring a bell, anybody? Super Polymerization, they're usually pretty good, and this one definitely seems pretty good. I don't know much about GBs, but this support seems pretty damn good so far, seemingly for no reason. I mean, GBs, they were tier 1 next to tier 0 even for, many years ago. Fell off the face of the planet ever since. And now are just, recurring with getting more support. That's the one thing I like about picking up decks that have been previously tier 1 and have gotten hit on the ban list quite a bit. Because after so much time passes, that deck gets support from the ban list, and then it gets new support. And then it just becomes this newer, evolved version of an already extremely powerful deck. It's super cool, super cool. So if you're a Gladiator Beast player or fan of the deck, it is time to, rejoice. Maybe think about picking up those cards or dusting those cards off again, wherever they may be. And then we have the Gladiator Rejection, a continuous spell. You can only activate the second effect of this card's name once per turn. GB monsters you control cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects except during the battle phase. If a GB monster is special summoned from the deck, you can special summon from your deck in defense position one GB monster with a type different from that monster you control. And then we have two traps here, one being a normal, the other being continuous. Mad Gladiator Beasts, normal trap card. Target face-up cards on the field up to the number of different GB monsters you control. Destroy them. Alright, that reminds me of sort of like a Steeds, Ritual Beast Steeds. Note this card's name might ever so slightly be referring... Yeah, so this card kind of reminds me of the Ritual Beast Steeds card. That card was really busted, so I mean this card might have potential. I don't know. Although I think the Chariot, like I know they already have a counter trap, and it's already played very, very much in the deck. Then we have the Gladiator Nomatia, continuous trap. While you control a GB monster or monsters your opponent controls must attack if able. Once per turn, you can shuffle one GB monster from your hand or graveyard into the deck, then target one GB monster you control. Until the end of this turn, that monster gains attack equal to its original defense. If this card in the spell trap zone is destroyed by a card effect, you can activate this effect for the rest of this turn. GB monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. Okay, well, that's a lot of support, and a lot of it seems really good. Like really, really good. I don't really know what else to say. Like, it's just like the Link monster seems busted. Like these first two cards here seem really good. This seems really good. The fusion spell seems really good. Hell, this continuous spell, it seems good as well. Just making your GB monsters not being able to be targeted except during the battle phase, which, I mean, kind of a weird thing, but it still seems pretty damn good, protecting all your plays main phase 1 from targeting. But yeah, that is pretty much going to be it for this open game state. Full spoiler for Battles Legends Hero Revenge. The next prize card released for the next YCS, and as well as the top cut map looking very, very nice, and the new Gladiator Beast support. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below about the new Gladiator Beast support. You think the prize card's any good? Do you think it's better than the last prize card we got? And what cards are you looking forward to most in Battles to Legend? Now, I've got a few things. The Sky Striker reprints, the Borosaur reprint, obviously, like the Lancia, Pankratops rarity bumps, the Shaddai stuff now, and double-headed Anger Knuckle. Lots of good stuff coming in there. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Join Discord as well. Follow me on Twitch, all that good stuff. As always, guys, we're signing out. We'll see you in the next one.